set up the hotkeys?
No, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Alright, I'll hook you up sometime.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't play on it as much. I just spectate. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
it
yeah,
hasn't
for
been a
sure.
priority, but I would love to learn more about that. But anyways, we got a match going now with Archidon already in queue, the natural rampage way. And yeah, double heroes is what I remember, as well as the haste. I feel like anytime a player's got this boost miner speed, really helps them out in the long game. I feel like it's worth the slot usually. I'm still questioning Rampage's dead selection. Because Rampage has been buying dead every time, I feel like, but I don't feel like Rampage has been using it. So I don't know. But maybe that's a just in case. Maybe it's a counter or something.
Yeah, I think a lot of deads counter the Juggernaut because there's many of them, and he has to like slowly
You can only
smack them.
only dash so much.
Yeah, the dash, it has quite a cooldown, so
Yeah.
if there's like true dead spam going on, they might actually get like eaten alive. Which is weird because they're all bones, so I don't know what they're munching on. But...
yeah, those bombers is just applying so much pressure. But I think having a user whipped Archidon is a good counter to those for sure.
Shade's definitely trying to be careful and not overextend.
Yeah.
Try and dodge and weave as best as possible. And it's a prediction game.
It is.
So when you're predicting the prediction, is it even a prediction anymore?
No. But the thing is that Rampage has been watching Potatus play for like the last hour, so he could have learned a lot of things, you know. Potatus had like 4 matches in a row, so.
I mean, Shade's he's already coming out with the Juggernaut, so that's gonna be pretty brutal for Rampage's single normal Archidon.
Oh.
He does have another Juggernaut on the way, but
he's
also mainly just trying to dodge the charge, it looks like.
Both players are also ordering their heroes right now. And Shade doesn't have his money power-up that he was having before. I wonder if that's going to hurt his economy at all. Doesn't seem to be struggling.
Shade's been spending extra dough on bombers.
Yeah.
And you can't see that in the late tempo. It's very hard, especially when Archidon just kills it.
Yeah.
That's just 75 gold down the pooper.
Yeah. But at least
it's like here comes the bondage hero.
Oh, this guy is so mean. Just this is my least favorite hero to fight. I get screwed over by that bondage all the time. Oh, and it bonded Genera.
Here comes Zyphos.
Oh! And it was a hit!
Yeah!
Write it down. Put it to the books.
Dude, melt that Juggernaut. I think Zyphos is bonus heavy damage, maybe.
Yeah, it's important to note that Potatus does not have the control whip.
Uh-oh, here's another Zyphos.
Ooh, another Zyphos.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough with the control whip. Oh, he's
lands it.
He's hitting his stuff.
To me, the true victor is the person who lands all of those jumps.
Oh yeah, if you get put on your ass, it doesn't matter. It's just embarrassing.
Definitely.
Now, as you can see, Masquerade's like, I need to make many debts.
Yeah.
Which is a switch up. Because like you said before, it just in case me. Looks like it is the case.
Back too. He's sending them back to maybe increase his archer count while holding them back for like a swarm.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why people bring deads, is to quickly increase the castle archer count.
Right.
Totally forgot.
That's a lot of Juggernauts, but these Eclipsers are definitely going against that. There's no Eclipsers on Rampage. What do you think is the in Rampage's situation? How do you deal with those Eclipsers?
You gotta user control, shoot them.
Just gotta do it manually.
The only way.
Take 'em out.
Yeah, and he has no problem doing that. He's a user control warrior.
That's true. That is true. Ooh.
If anything, I find it's a lot harder to hit something user controlling an Eclipser and like aiming at the ground, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but Shade is going for it.
Oh, we got sniped and it's walking home. That's gonna be tough, actually. Rampage is in trouble, I think.
Rampage?
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that. You're right. Rampage is in trouble. An impressive push, but maybe sending out the undead a little prematurely.
Archis has taken the long walk of shame. So this could be a good time to counterattack right now and not later.
We'll see. I think what people were saying in the chat from the reason Potatus lost to Ace's son was that he wasn't committing to the full attack, and maybe he's going to try to correct that here, but maybe not.
Oh, no. I mean, he wants to kind of wait for Zyphos, but just think about it. If you're attacking right now,
Yeah.
Zyphos is going to pull up. It's like the perfect reinforcement. So I just wish people had a little more cojones.
Yeah, true. Full on retreat from here, but maybe that's just to instant cash
I mean,
grab?
he's essentially like equaled out the population because Shade's stabilizing.
Yeah.
Rampage is just going back to where he was before, which didn't work. So he's got to try something different. But Shade's feeling pretty good right now.
That's true. Not as many. It's just got like a pretty hefty army of the Juggernauts.
Yeah, just letting the general build up. I'm not a big fan of that. That's the only thing that can screw him over right now. Is that Arceus is back and his bondage is better than ever.
Right.
I don't know what he's gonna stop. Maybe like the Zyphos or something. But I think you can only stop one unit, right?
Yeah, only one unit. It's hard to land accurately too. Like it's missed a lot. We had a little tease.
Full command, man. Staggering his charges. I don't know if it's intentional or just AI doing their thing. But it's working out.
AI, could be lag, you know.
And I think Shay just decided, you know, that Juggernaut, that takes a long time to heal. I'm just going to let it die and make another one. Which, you know, may be viable. He's got many in queue.
Yeah, the tough part here for Rampage is that he can't really approach with this army of Eclipses. But also, Shade can't really approach right now with this army of Juggernauts. So it's a little tough.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stalling or lagging out.
This could be a long one.
Shade needs to just stop getting that much mana crystal because you only got rage to spend it on. I would probably send some miners to die and get a little more firepower.
Yeah.
Or the Juggernaut. I mean, you can bring the bombers back. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh man, yeah, this Archer brought them all back home.
Yeah, it's just user control whip Archer. Like, why would you let that happen again? That was sick.
Ooh, this is a nasty army right here. Having that Archer and so many Juggernauts.
Jade doing the Copium 10, 11 Juggernauts in queue.
Oh my gosh. You're right. Yeah, that's...
I don't know. It's not utilizing both queues. And, I mean, I guess he's just assuming the Juggernauts are going to be the things to die, which is reasonable.
That's a pretty good utilized range.
That was a very good jump. Very good jump. It's causing a bunch of disruption. He's sniping the back line. Very important. Look how
those Eclipsers are going
different scopes. Oh. Only because of that user control, though. Because Shade was user controlling and hitting his Archidons. So you can see the stark difference between what happens if you have wings. But Shade's still just going ham and destroying the back line. That is like 8 archers dead.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt Shade quite a bit.
Now, Shade... No, it's gonna hurt Shade. Shade's falling. Now, Shade just needs to keep his Qs active and rebuild and snipe in general if he can manage. He did! Rythos is gone. This is huge.
Yeah, that's big. Do you think he's gonna
Shade
fall
actually might have just pulled it off.
His hero is so low right now, though. Only's got 3 Juggernauts, 2 of which are pretty heavily damaged. The question is, how many archers does he have back here?
He killed most of them. There's only like 4 or 5. And if he can kill that user-controlled archer, then oh my lord.
The volley of arrows going down on the archers. That's what you want. And a poor miner caught in the crossfire. Oh, and the jump attack!
Do the leap of faith.
I didn't see if it landed or not. Oh, he went straight for
Ram.
Oh, the user control. Getting that pot shot in that. Did you see that masterful pot shot there? Just hitting the Eclipsers from so far away.
Ah, man, he really needed to kill that general. Now he's in trouble.
That is tough, for sure.
Maybe he can do...
Oh, just this volley of arrows is not making those pokes worth it.
No, I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish. He's being a little too aggressive now without the means.
Yeah, think his brain right now is just calculating, trying to figure out how do I approach the situation right now. Rampage just having crazy user control and 1 hit point too. And Rampage doesn't
Maybe
even have any.
rely on some Castle Archidon defense. That's about all you can do is hope that Rampage's user controlled unit gets sniped. Maybe run a charge into that guy.
Getting hurt right now.
Charge into
Oh,
that.
Rampage
Yep,
is out.
He did it!
Got
he
it.
charged into him!
With this 1 Juggernaut. 2 Juggernauts. Oh, the 3rd one's coming. Now's his chance. He's got a full attack now.
Zyphos has respawned on Masquerade's side.
Oh, that's going to take a lot of
That is
Eclipser's
so
shots.
much worse than Archie's. If Shade can commit. And it looks like he might, because he has the population advantage.
He has to.
And Zyphos is going to come in later. If he stays with this attack, I would be proud.
Still right here. Let him get back.
Nope, that's Archie's. He's old. And bondage. Zyphos isn't in today. He's a little more.
And this volley of Eclipser shots. He had just a few more Juggernauts. But he's making more. But he's going back.
Why you run away? I mean, I guess because Zyphos is melting your Juggernauts. It makes sense. That control whip hurts. And if he's backshotting.
He doesn't have enough ground units to take the hits from the Eclipsers right now. Oh, but he does have Zyphos.
Yeah. Tower spawn could have done wonders.
Yeah. Oh! Ooh, good
Big boy
land
jump.
right there. Hitting like 3 units. Plus 1 of them hero.
And then how did Masquerades miss? It didn't even knock over anything.
I don't think Masquerade's not destined to.
Yeah, it's a bit of a skill issue. He's got to take a look at the VODs after this.
Oh my gosh, these
Ooh,
Eclipsers.
it's a lot of archers.
This
going
is the full
ouchie.
push you needed
That's
to do.
Zyphos.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go, Shade.
I can't even
on the
like
ropes.
capture the full battle on screen. Oh, some damage is being done.
Oh god, the general's back. Don't let her melt. I mean, I think it's a guy. Yeah, it's a guy.
There is a 15-minute time limit on this match, though. Whoever has the most damaged tower is going to lose if it hits 15 minutes. And that tiny bit of damage could be what calls the match.
How much damage does Shade have on his statue?
It's full.
Ooh.
No damage.
That's crazy, because he was on the defense, too.
I know. Oh, they keep switching back and forth between whose base they're fighting at. Oh, full
If
retreat.
Shade casted Rage, that might kill that archer.
Yeah, cast that
before it
Rage.
comes away.
Cast that rage. Come on. Why is
I wouldn't
he
cast
casting
it now.
rage? Oh, that castle's going down.
Oh!
This might be
Yeah,
it.
no.
This might have been
Masquerade
enough.
Masquerade didn't have what it
What are you
took.
retreating for?
Ooh. He doesn't want to lose it all in a spectacular fashion.
Oh boy. Well, even doing that much damage could be what secures him this match if this match keeps going on this long. Whatever
Yeah,
Rampage
at the end of the
does,
day,
he's doing fast.
Shade's playing the long con now because
Yeah.
Masquerade's bleeding out, and he
Yeah.
doesn't have the gold to make anything anymore
No.
because those units are expensive. And Shade doesn't really have the gold to make many of them either. He has the mana. But
He's got
this is what
lots of
happens.
mana. Never run out of rage.
Resource starvation is a very strong tactic.
Oh my gosh. Oh, can you hit from that high with the jump? Or is that just
I don't think so, but I wish you could.
Oh, Rampage has resigned. Very close match in battle, but of course just barely taking a lot of damage the entire match. Rampage was not quite able to beat the returning champion of the PuniEsports Stick War free entry tournaments, Potatus, who takes his second victory, which is super impressive, especially from how early he was sent to losers round from Ace's son, but pulling the very first losers run in PuniEsports history. And
Congratulations, Potatus.
that is super impressive for sure. And Rampage, of course, making it very far as well. Actually, oh, I'm so sorry. It's not called yet. This is grand finals. There's a second match. There's a second match. I completely forgot.
You might have just cursed Potatus.
I was calling it too early.
I ain't heard the bell. We're not done till the bell rings.
Let me just make sure they know that. I got so excited.
So excited to not be casting Stick War 3.
No, I honestly actually love this. It's so much fun. Makes me want to cast more games. I feel like I really. I was worried that being only silver would make it tough to cast, but no, it turns out you can just BS your way through it and then you're good.
Hey, I thought that's just how commentary goes.
It
You
is.
just try
It
and
is.
do what you can. It's
Yeah.
like an art, you know? It's like performing a song or something. But 3 hours.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's gonna be so interesting. A rematch, having a direct rematch is so fascinating because you now know what strategy doesn't work, right? Like, how is Rampage going to now adapt, use his last match knowledge, but also how is Shade going to shake it up? Because they're probably not going to use the exact same decks. So it should be very interesting. But they also seem to be very open about what kind of decks they're going for in the chat. So we'll see. It's exciting though.
We're gonna see Rip Rider.
I don't think we're gonna see Rip Rider. Rip Rider only. That would be an interesting match. I'm
Hey
gonna
man,
take
that
this
control whip's deadly.
opportunity to remind everyone that if you would like to check out more of these streams, not just for Stick War 3, but other games, even possibly Stick War Empires in the future, who knows, then feel free to hit the follow button on Twitch so you know whenever we go live. And of course, you can join our Discord. That is the best place to stay updated on all current events. And of course, if you'd like any PuniEsports merchandise, you can head over to BunifyDesign.com button in the description. We're going to throw it to a quick little intro video that you guys might have already seen, but I need a break to drink some coffee, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Final match incoming. Okay, very, very small break, but I think our players are getting ready right now. So, yes, it looks like they're in the final match of this grand final set. Is Potatus going to be able to take this double or this loser bracket run? That's what excites me. In terms of change, it looks like Rampage is going the exact same deck, which, I mean, to be fair, is a solid deck. Shade is bringing back the complicated money-making power-up, which is impressive. Or not impressive, but it might be impressive. Rampage
Makes me think real hard.
It does
I don't
make
like doing that.
Yes, you literally voiced my entire life. But this archer is keeping those bombers at bay. They're not getting anywhere near the miners this time, but they are keeping center control. Although neither players really have a center control power-up. So center is not nearly as important as it is in other matches, but
Purely economical.
yeah, purely economic.
Oh, almost sniped with the castle archer. That was a beautiful movement, but
Oh,
my
the bomber got the
God!
archer out.
That is devastating for the
It is.
masquerade, especially because of the complicated money-making power-up.
Yeah. Ooh, and this bomber's gonna
That's
get
juicy.
a lot of miners there. Just takes a couple of them. What unit is on reserve right now? Probably just a miner to get this archer, right?
I think Masquerade's got to rush a general and start control whipping it.
Does. It's currently working on the most important hero in this game, but it's just gonna take a while. These pot shots with the bombers are gonna be tough.
It's not looking good. As long as Shade just, keeps building up,
Keep applying
there's
that pressure.
realistically no reason the Masquerade should,
Come back from this.
overcome him. No, especially if that Juggernaut, just charges in and kills 3 miners. That'd be
I think
kind of
he's
epic.
really banking on the fact that this hero's coming out soon. And he's been using his
Shade
haste, which is
just
good. But
the way Shade messes this up is he lets that hero ball.
yeah, which to be fair, we've kind of seen him do that before. Ooh, and the hero is out, which means the miners are staying out. They're not coming back in ever again as long as this hero's. And we're gonna see some good control. Oh, control was lost.
Oh no, not the
it's back,
chaos
it's back.
stress. He's like, you think you're gonna ignore me? That charge does so little damage. That's hilarious.
Oh, but this guy might not make it.
That burn, yeah,
He's okay.
that's what you get for not having chaos miners.
That's true.
All these
So
all these
are you-
gamers think they're hot shit with the order miners, but no passive for you. No passive heal.
It's true. Ooh, the bomber's coming from behind. Good amount of damage to that. Zyphos, or not Zyphos. I can't remember any of the names. Atrios?
Archies?
Archies? Okay.
It's
There's two of them now, so I can't even track of that.
He's the OG, if you will. And then the Q-Chew's like the new blood.
Gotcha. Ooh, a second hero coming out. That's
gonna be a little
good.
devastating.
Yeah.
Oh, Shade the one missing the
Shade,
jumps.
that's off brand on you.
I mean, he's kind of got double population, which that's pretty cool.
First Eclipser's out. Honestly, it looks like we're going to be watching the same match as last time, except Rampage is now starting at a disadvantage.
As long as Shade does things with his heroes and he doesn't like control him, get the best of him. Like if you start sniping miners, it doesn't matter what you do to me. I'll just be back later with a better economy.
That's true.
And he's sniping miners. That's like 3 miners.
That was a lot of
Dead to
minor
rights.
damage. But
For the price of like 1 Juggernaut, and he's jumping on the generals. He's just having a grand old time, and he's got 2,000 gold. He's doing so much microing you can't queue. That's how big of a skill gap we got here.
Yeah, definitely that small change in money deck, or the deck that you know what I'm saying. The small change to his deck actually ended up making a massive difference.
He's also just been playing better. He's putting a lot more pressure on Masquerade and not giving him time to come back.
Potatus does best when he's applying pressure. Like, that's just how he plays. Yeah.
Ooh, there goes Zyphos.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That Juggernaut can still hit the statue.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, he tried to go for the Eclipsers and it hit the other guy instead. Yeah, picking away.
Commit and kill that guy. Commit and kill it.
Got a cleric.
Yeah, it's pretty clunky.
Is that cleric new? I don't feel like there were clerics last time.
I think the cleric's new. It's new tech to try and counter Eclipsers.
Oh, but those Eclipsers can take out that cleric fast.
Yeah, rest in peace.
That, in order to survive that, you would need some user control to use the arrow preventative measures, but then you would have had to let go of your archer hero.
Yeah, control it doesn't do much to a bubble. Yeah, Masquerade just kind of got. I don't know, man.
I feel like
this show.
I feel like they just didn't. Yeah, there's the resign. I feel like they just didn't adjust their deck enough from what they saw last match. But that can be tough, you know. There's a lot of like fast-paced thinking you got to do as to how you want deck to adjust. But definitely impressive showing from Potatus. And Rampage, of course. Rampage went on a rampage earlier this match and got rid of most of the players. But Potatus proving to be quite a skillful pressure playing player. And honestly, I think Potatus just learned what he was doing wrong last time. Is like, I just need to constantly apply that pressure. I can't go back all the time. I just got to apply that pressure, and that's what pulled Potatus' victory.
Excellent job, Potatus. I'm sure you heard all of my commentary and you took it into account.
And if he didn't, he can always watch the VOD that's going to be uploaded on YouTube soon. So check out the PuniEsports YouTube channel, which is going to have all the matches streamed today on VODs. And this time around, we actually streamed pretty much almost every match. We only missed a couple. So make sure you guys check that out if you want to rewatch some of your own matches or just watch some of your favorite players' matches. That should be up within this coming week. So check that out if you guys want. And of course, congratulations to Potatus, Rampage, and Lee Louch for making it first, second, and third. And then, of course, thank you guys all for watching this tournament. And thank you to the rest of the players who have joined. And thank you to Ace Player for joining for commentary for the latter half. Ace Player, do you want to talk about your site a little bit? Or where people can find you?
Oh, yeah. You can find me on YouTube or at aceplayer.com. And plenty of fun Stick Wars stuff going on. You know me.
You know him. You know him. If you play Stick War, you know him. Check his website out. Check his channel out. Check out all the things that he does. And of course, we'll see you guys in the next Stick War 3 tournament. So thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys in the next one. So long.